Happy astronomical New Year, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the super moon. It was full last night. I sat on my patio, I don't know, like 6 hours and watched it rise. The moon was wearing a crown of like orange and purple and violet light. It was amazing. And of course there was a giant rainbow ring around it with a lot of like violet and indigo in between. And so what I'm talking to you about now, and since it's still live, although it's filled out about 5 more frames, I'm just looking at the FB3GFS, and it's showing a pretty doomy situation. You know, put an asterisk behind doom, man. Don't be so sensitive. Don't let everything trigger you. But we have major, massive record flooding going on in multiple states. We're talking Nebraska, South Dakota, Missouri, Iowa. That has destroyed tons of crops, tons of farmland, tons of livestock. Or animals, man. They're animals. And so that situation is bad. And that with spring conditions coming in, the flooding and river melt, the snow melt is going to lead to more river flooding. So a lot of these areas are in a very bad situation. And I spent the majority of February telling y'all we're in really bad shape and flood season hasn't even started yet. And so we're watching this, and as you can see that when I went to go live, we hadn't had these new frames click out. Because we're looking at this model, and it shows some pretty heavy precipitation for the middle of America in the south, and then up to like the Tennessee Valley to the northeast. And so, like here, it is only printed out a few of the frames on the FB3GFS. And the thing I'm noting here is if we watch the run, like, what does it go up to, hour 284? The run doesn't seem as bad as the precipitation. So I'm wondering, do they clean? Sometimes like, does this thing have a wall that if it hits, it can only show it going so bad? It's like they spread it out or something, because as you can see, we get up to hour 284, and it doesn't look like any of these storms are super major bad, except for the ones at the end. And so, as well, we can see our high pressure. I mean, but those storms are still mostly green. It doesn't even get bad towards here right now. And so, we're about to be at hour 284, so there's some heavy rain finally. Crosses over the shaft of Florida. And so, that was the run that produces this, which doesn't make any sense. Because this is like 10 to 12 inches. Anywhere from 10 to 16, really. And so that isn't even clicked all the way out. And like, so we've still got a day and a half to put on this board, and it's showing heavy precipitation through the Sierra, showing us again anywhere from 4 to 5 inches of rain across the majority of northern to central California. And so I'm wondering where what is happening here? Like, what are the models doing? And so, we got tonight's storm, which is going to bomb Genesis out over the northeast. And it's going to cause some river flooding. So there we go there. Let me do one more thing. How are you guys doing this afternoon? I should change the title, man. I don't know. You guys are too sensitive these days. Not the cool people, though. You guys are just the right of sensitivity. Let's see, but look at the storm. It looks like no matter what, there's going to be a big bad storm on to end the month or to begin the month. For sure. But we watch. And this is a pretty nasty system, the nor'easter that's about to hit. or I don't even know the full definition of nor'easter. And I'm a screenwriter, so I prefer to work in visuals because visuals tell more of a story than words do. And so, no matter what, I think tonight's storm could be bad. Oh, that reminds me of over here. Man, I feel guilty about the title, but I'm telling you, the A shit don't match. Like, the run for this doesn't match. And if we are going to get this much rain across this area, that is going to cause major problems, man. Major fucking problems. And so, as the guys have been telling you guys about this for 5 years, getting us ready to this point, I don't even know what to say. I get frustrated because I like doing well. I like winning. I like being successful. And my whole plan of uniting people and getting people ready for these severe weather changes, I'm kind of frustrated. But there's the rain we got going on now. As you can see, there's some red in there. And we have mixed precipitation across the entire United States. But you're getting some pretty heavy rain up through, was that Maryland, Virginia? And that thing is going to bomb out bombogenesis in your face if you're in the Northeast. All right, I'm going to let this run. Is anybody here? Did I get my 12 people? Hey, 12 people. Mississippi is the best. You know what? I think Texas is the best, but Mississippi's pretty cool too. You're definitely allowed to. I don't have any reverb on, dude. See, I've been hit again by our grand solar minimum MAGA guys. I gotta try and now go clear it off. Because the GSM observers, it's like a gang war, man. And they got a giant team. It's just me, one man. And I don't work for the NSA. I got no friends at Google. Although they did remonetize me. Alright, so I gotta go try and solve my, yeah, I did not put the special effects on. Our grand solar minimum MAGA observers did. Because they want to be the only ones who bring you guys information, and at the same time they want to sell you a political ticket. So I guess I gotta stop this one. Alright. I'm sorry. I will try and fix it.